shows you how to set up local high availability through clustering for an automation stack with Cisco DNA Center. The High Availability Framework with Cisco DNA Center is designed to reduce the downtime that results from failures and to increase network resiliency. When a failure occurs, high availability helps to restore your network to its previous operational state. With Cisco DNA Center, high availability is achieved by creating a cluster of 3 nodes, primarily to avoid a split-brain scenario from occurring. A split-brain scenario occurs when there is a temporary network connection failure between nodes. This failure could be due to a physical network disconnection, loss of power in one or more nodes, or a Cisco DNA Center appliance failure. When the private network connection fails in one of the nodes, the other 2 nodes create a quorum and establish a network partition between themselves and the failed node. To correct a split-brain event with Cisco DNA Center, begin by setting up the first node in the cluster. For this, you must choose the Start a Cisco DNA Center cluster option while installing the node. Complete the installation of the first node along with the virtual IP address and the intracluster link, and then wait for the services to be available. The installation of a node can take up to 90 minutes. After the installation of the first node is completed, log in to the Cisco DNA Center as an administrator. Check if the node is operational by navigating to the System 360 page. A green-colored dot indicates that the node is operational. Note that on the System 360 page, a link is provided to the Cisco DNA Center Appliance Installation Guide to help you set up the Cisco DNA Center hosts. Next, set up the second and third nodes of the cluster. The procedure to set up these nodes is similar to that of setting up the first node. The only difference is that you must choose the Join a Cisco DNA Center cluster option for these nodes because you've already set up the first node. The second and third nodes must be configured to join the cluster. Ensure that the software version is the same on all the 3 nodes in the cluster. After the 3 nodes are installed and are shown as operational on the System 360 page, click Activate HA. This pushes Cisco DNA Center into maintenance mode. In this mode, services are distributed among the 3 nodes in the cluster, and the Cisco DNA Center UI remains unavailable until the process is completed. After high availability is activated in the 3 nodes, a high availability is active message is displayed. Click on a node to see the services running on it. Cisco DNA Center notifies users on the UI about failures such as link failures, hardware component failures, and chassis failures. The notifications are persistent and remain until the issues are resolved. The current failover time is around 15 minutes, during which the application is not available. You can view the status of the cluster on the System 360 page. Congratulations! You've now set up local high availability through clustering for an automation stack with Cisco DNA Center.